Hello everybody! Today I'm going to unbox and take a close-up look at the adidas Forum Home Alone. So let's just take a look around the outside of the box. So in this box is a pair of adidas Forum Home Alone shoes, and this pair is in a UK size 9, US size 9.5, Euro size 43 and a third, and it's in the cream white, collegiate red, off-white colourway. And now let's go ahead and open up the box by flipping up the box lid to reveal the contents inside. And looking directly in the box, we can see some sock liners or insoles with images from the movie Home Alone. And let's lift them out and set them to the side and continue to remove the rest of the contents. So just setting the right shoe down and continuing to remove the left shoe as well, and just making sure nothing else is left in the box. Let's close the box back down and setting it to the side. So just setting it on the left hand side of the table and giving you a look at the adidas Forum Home Alone shoes together with the insoles. So just setting them on the tabletop, and of course the insoles as well, so trying to get them to fit in frame as best I can. So maybe not the best layout, but let's try and get it to work somehow. So right there, the adidas Forum Home Alone shoes with the insoles. Okay, so just going to set the insoles to the side for now as we focus on the shoes. So just taking a look at the left shoe first. So we can see the colorway being cream white, collegiate red, and off-white. And let's do a 360 rotation so you have a full and clear view of the shoe. And taking some close-up looks at the details of the shoe. So it does have a leather upper and rubber outsole. And we can see the simulated or artificial burn mark on the side of the shoe on the outside, and we can see a silhouette of a house, and of course some rough stitching, intentional. And taking a look at the back, we can see a red M button as well as a heel pull loop, and we can see a red stitched signature on the inner side. So just giving you a look right there at the overall details of the shoe. And taking a look from the tip of the shoe to the back. So you can see the perforated toe box, and slowly moving upwards, once again we see another simulated burn mark at the start of the tongue, just above the toe box And we can see the shoe strap with the Adidas branding. And of course, taking a look at the inside details, and of course the strap as well, just giving you a look at the Velcro, and of course we see that there is a little slogan there on the underside or inside of the hook and loop strap. This is my house, I have to defend it. So that's a quote from the movie, of course. And taking a look at the inner details, and we can see that we have an adidas tongue label, which looks like a doormat type material, coir, but does feel more woolen, so we can see that it is actually made from fabric textile instead of fiber. And just taking a look at the ankle details with the ankle padding, so nice and very plush and very soft on the inside lining as well. So right throughout you can see thickly padded right around the ankle and heel. And taking a look inside of the shoe, we can see the Adidas and Home Alone branding, just about. Trying to get the camcorder to focus right there. And of course, the other details as well. So let me just try and open the shoe up a little bit more, so we can see a little bit more clearly inside with the sock liner. That's of course removable, as we do have spare ones that we saw earlier at the start. So some details with some handwriting, and of course the inner shoe label as well. So giving you a look at the details of the shoe. Okay, so just going to close the foot strap back down. And once again giving you an overall look at the various parts and aspects of this Adidas Forum Home Alone shoe with its leather upper and rubber sole. And now let's take a look at the bottom or sole of the shoe. And we can see it does have some circular or round traction pattern design. And around the midfoot area, just straight horizontal or vertical lines or striping, and then back with those circular round design for its traction pattern around the heel area. And to give you some idea of the rubber material and its hardness or softness, just tapping and dragging my finger along its surface to give you some idea of the stiffness, softness or firmness of the material and pliability as well. So right there, just pushing down with a bit of pressure from my finger. And now let's do a flexibility, twist and bend test with my hands to give you some idea of how the shoe responds. And now let's take a look at the right shoe. So setting the left shoe down and moving to the right shoe and taking a look at its details. And let's do a 360 rotation with the right shoe. And let's take a look at the accessories that are attached to it. We can see there are various tags and a packet and other details attached to the shoe. So just giving you a look as they are. So various information and specifications in various languages on that second tag. And of course, some further information in much smaller print. So taking a very detailed look. But of course that print is really, really tiny. And of course moving to the last item right there. There is a packet of various items from the movie. So items used to defend the home in the movie. And of course, there are a few more tags, so giving you a look at the hang tag right there, which appears to be made from rubber or silicone. So you can see right there with the Home Alone design to it. And now let's take a look at the shoe itself. So once again we see the leather upper. And of course the stitching details, and at the back the M initial button, the Adidas logos stamped on the leather on the upper and molded to the side of the sole. And of course once again we see that simulated burn mark, and giving you a look at, up close at the Adidas stripes in leather, and of course the very, very smooth leather of the upper cover, and up close that very fine detail and texture of the various materials that make up the shoe. And just taking a quick look inside. So once again we see the Home Alone branding with the Adidas logo on the sock liner or insole. And now let's take a look at the pair together, side by side, the Adidas Forum Home Alone. and from the front to the back as well. And from the back, and of course the bottom of the shoes with their striking red soles. Very bold and dark. And of course, just one last thing to do with the right shoe is to open up the foot strap and take a look to see if there's a quote from the movie on this side. So no, this side is blank, no hidden quotes. To the underside of that hook and loop foot strap. And just one last thing as well, taking a close-up look at the two pairs of insoles. So I'm just going to get them to match with the images on them. So right there you can see the details. Let's try and get the camcorder to focus right there. At the details of the insoles and their undersides as well. So right there. So just setting that pair down, and of course showing you this pair as well. So the burglars images printed on the sole or sock liners of the shoe. So that's the Adidas Forum Home Alone. Thanks for watching and happy walking!